All right, and now it's time for Data Point. And I told you that you're talking about the cost of building a house and, of course, understanding the mortgage market in the country. We start by looking at what it would cost you to put up a house, this time a one-bedroom house whose area is 45 square meters, rather, a standalone house. This is you just put it as a single house. So we also have an open plan kitchen. You have a bathroom that is combined with a water closet, and you have a living room. And of course, according to the rates of the Institute of Quantitative Society of Kenya, the QS, that is at 35,240 shillings per square meter. And if you had to do calculation in the 45 square meters, then you find that the estimated cost would be 1.58 million shillings. How does it compare to one-bedroom house being part of a low-rise apartment? That is an apartment that is not so high, just up to about 5 floors, with the same specifications. Then the rate at each square meter is 36,810 and gives you a total of 1.65 million shillings. So the other one is 1.58. This is 1.65. The difference between the cost per square meter is not as high, regardless of whether it's a single unit or it's part of a low-rise apartment. If you go to a two-bedroom house, 65 square meters, a standalone structure with the same specification, with a kitchen, with a living room, with a bathroom separate from the water closet, and of course the rate according to IQSK is 35,000 shillings, 240 per square meter. That will give you an estimated cost of 2.3 million shillings. That is if you construct it yourself. If it is part of a low-rise apartment, probably in a town, in an urban area, with the same specifications, then the rate is different. 36,810 shillings per square meter. That gives you 2.4 meters. So that's a difference of between 2.3 million shillings and 2.4 million shillings. And of course, you can see that usually because of the apartment structure, when this is being sold, of course, there is a markup that is put by the developers, meaning that the selling price is usually high. Now, two-bedroom, standalone, let's see the financing options, because the cost is 2.3 million shillings, and you can take a loan, you can take a mortgage, but some financial institutions will require to give a deposit of 10%. So 10% of 2.3 million would be 230,000 shillings, meaning that the loan that will be advanced to you would be 2.07 million shillings, for instance, repayable in 10 years. Then, according to the KMRC calculator, that is Kenya Mortgage Refinancing Corporation, then that cost and the deposit is that it will give you, let me just get to that you will require to pay an interest of 14%, for instance, and the fees, stamp duty, legal and other costs will be coming at 122,683. Again, you get a loan of 2.07 million shillings. The interest on top of that will be 1.7 million shillings. The monthly repayment for every month, you'll have to pay about 32,140 shillings for every month for 10 years. The total repayment will be at 3.85 million shillings. And of course, the housing cost, remember, was 2.3 million shillings. So you see the difference. But of course, this is also accounted for by the time value of money, because the more you stay with the money, the more the cost. But of course, we know that from the Central Bank of Kenya, that they are saying that 261 billion shillings is the total cost of outstanding mortgage loans in the country, and the average mortgage is 9 billion shillings, or rather 9 million shillings for every loan.